everyone, it's The Unconditional Truth, and guess what? I'm 25! No, but seriously, I am 25. So this week was my birthday, and I actually wanted to come and share with you my thoughts about turning a year older, hopefully a year wiser, but I do know for some people, especially me, again, speaking from a place of myself, that turning a year older kind of raised a lot of emotions for me. So let's just jump right into it. I'm a year older, 25, great year. But a lot of times we compare ourselves or have this mindset that we're supposed to be further along than we are. Have you ever been there? Well, I was there this week. In my mind, at this time, I was supposed to be graduated from college. I was supposed to have this amount of money in my bank account. I was supposed to have this many friends. I was supposed to, be seeing this kind of person, be dating, maybe engaged. All these things are what I pictured in my mind that my life was going to be like at age 25. Clearly, that didn't happen. However, I'm where I'm supposed to be. A lot of times we are so focused on what society has for a timeline for our lives, or what our parents say, or what we even think based on other people's lives, that's how life is supposed to be. But is that realistic? No. And the more we dwell on where we're not, we lose sight of where we are. You lose sight of what you have accomplished. You lose sight of you. So today, I challenge you just to step outside of that mindset for a second and really evaluate where you are in life. Yes, there's things that we all can improve on, but enjoy the season that you're in. So I came up with something, well, I wouldn't call it like a phrase or anything like that, but I came up with something to help me personally combat those thoughts of where I should be versus where I am. So I call it counterclockwise. So first you have to counter your thoughts about where you should be in life. And by countering your thoughts, I mean either evaluate, are your thoughts about where you're supposed to be in life come from outside sources such as family, social media, comparing yourself to your friends. Is that where your influence is coming from? Or is it really a desire to be in a different place? You have to counter where society says we're supposed to be at. Not everybody's going to be married at 25. Not everybody's going to be married at 35. And who's to say those people who are married in that time frame that we are given are really happy? You don't know the things that they're going through. Maybe they rushed into their marriage because they was on a time schedule. You guys heard that, oh, you need to start having babies before your eggs get dry, or whatever the comment is.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
What if it's not your time? What if you're rushing yourself in a situation just because that's where everybody says you should be? We have to counter those things. And when you counter them, you live for yourself, not for other people, not in comparison to anybody else, just for you. And if you personally feel like you should be somewhere else that you're not, that's okay too. However, you have to enjoy and realize this is where I am. There's no point of stressing and having anxiety around where I should be, because guess what? That's not going to change where you are. But that's a process. And it's beauty in the process. But you have to counter all those negative thoughts as it pertains to you and your current situation or your age. You're here in this season for a reason. Next, we have clock. And basically that just means create your own time frame. What does your clock look like? For example, mine looks like this year I'm going to strive to do better in every aspect. I'm going to learn more about bipolar depression so that I can not only educate myself and others, but also deal with my own personal issues around that diagnosis. I am going to graduate college. I have all these goals. Okay. But if I don't hit them, it's okay, because I'm not putting myself on a time limit. I just have those goals and I want to accomplish them. They're going to be accomplished, but the time frame in which they are going to be accomplished is flexible. Why? Because I'm on my own time schedule. I'm creating my own clock. I'm not letting anybody move the arms of my clock anymore. Who's running your clock? Is it society? Is it your parents? Is it your friends? Run your own clock. If you run your own clock and you fail, guess what? Nobody knows because it was your clock. A lot of times we look at other people's clock and guess what? Newsflash, a broken clock is also right twice a day. So you're looking at their clock thinking it's right and they could be wrong. You just caught them in a good season. Does that make sense? Or you're cheating off somebody else's paper and they have a totally different test than you, and here you are mimicking their answers and you're going to fail. You're going to fail. Create your own clock. Live your own life. Look up to people is fine. But when you start basing your life off of other people's schedules and plans, you lose sight of you. So create your own clock. The next thing is wise. Everyone knows that insanity, well, the definition of insanity, is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. That doesn't make sense, right? So let's be wise about some things we do. If you feel like you should be further along in life, you have to change some stuff that you're doing. You have to be wise. You want to be a more positive person? Let's make wise choices and be around people who bring that out of you, or places that bring that positivity out of you, or that allows you to be positive, or be around people that are positive themselves, so it encourages you to be positive. You have to be wise about your choices in life. Don't go through the same situations that you've been going through that makes you unhappy, especially if being happy is a goal of yours. Let's be wise. What are you doing to prepare for that husband or that marriage or that wife that you're actually saying that you should have right now? If you got exactly what you thought you wanted, would you be happy? No. Because truth be told, if you're not there yet, maybe it's because you haven't gotten the tools that you needed for the things that you want. I know for me, I'm not ready for kids or a family. I thought I should be there, but I need to manage my own emotional health and manage my own feelings and manage my own way I express myself to others. That's something I have to work on. So I can compare myself to another 25-year-old who is married or who's engaged, but I can't relate because we don't have the same lives. I have to be wise about that. If I want to be in a certain position, I need to be doing what I need to do right now in order to propel me towards that position. You can't be upset about where you are in life, but you can do things daily in order to change where you are or where you'll be in the future. Acceptance is key. You have to be wise when it comes to self-compassion. Yes, you're not where you think you need to be, but guess what? You're here. Every day is a gift. Use it wisely. You mess up. Okay, let me make sure I'm in here positively so that I don't beat myself up, because beating myself up is not going to do anything. I have to make sure I'm right within so that I can propel in the future, or I can grow. I have to be right within first. And also when it comes to being wise, yes, you need to be wise emotionally and things like that. But also if you want to advance in your career, let's be wise and make certain career moves and decisions in order to place us in the position that we need in order to get that job that we want. Counterclockwise. All these things are a daily thing. It's not let me counter my thoughts and let me, create my time frame and let me be wise about my decision just today and everything's going to work out. No, you have to do it daily. That's the beauty of being in different seasons of your life. You learn different lessons. So don't forget, counter those negative thoughts when it comes to where you should be in life. Don't look at social media. Don't look at other people. Listen to your parents to a certain extent, but they are not living your life. You create your own clock. Create your own timeline. Live your life to the fullest. Do positive things. Walk out the things that you know. This is your life. You have the time that you're given for a reason. Use it. Don't beat yourself up for where you are. Just know where you're going and be okay. Wise. Be smart about the things that you are doing in your life. If you don't like where you are, don't beat yourself up. have self-compassion, but also have goals that you can work towards, and it's okay if you fail. Because guess what? It's your clock. You do what you want. Okay? So thank you all for the birthday wishes. I love you guys. Love yourself. It's okay to be imperfect, especially when you're creating your own timeline, because it's not going to look good to everybody, but guess what? They're not living your life. You're perfect. It's all good. Choose to fight, choose to live. I love you guys. Again, thank you for the birthday wishes, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Let me know any thoughts that you guys have towards this. You can email me anything you need or inbox me. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to your girl. Let me know what you think so I know how I can help you guys, because guess what? Doing this has really helped me. So I love you guys again. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a great day. Deuces!